This is an interesting one. Okay, let's think about All Real Monsters as a fighting game. So Oblina has been in Nick All-Stars Brawl, and that made me think of platform fighters, but then I'm just kind of making Nick All-Stars Brawl again, so let's think of this as a 2D fighter. And if I really wanted to get weird about it, I would give you a resource to manage called Fear. Basically, your attacks can target the opponent's HP or target their fear. Making an opponent more afraid basically debuffs them. It makes them take more damage, makes them deal less damage, it affects their meter game. And I think I would make it so that the most effective combos would have to link through fear moves. And so coming up with optimal combos would be a combination of seeing how much you can debuff and damage at the same time. Fear debuffs would go away when the opponent manages to touch you with their own attack. Ickis is going to be your Ryu. Fairly basic, mostly rushdown oriented, mostly based on his normals. He's probably going to be one of the quicker characters in the game. Oblina can shapeshift, so I'm thinking she's going to be more of a pokey, zony character. Not like, projectile zony, but more just she has very good normals and likes to keep you out. Crumb has big grappler energy, but there's a problem. He holds his eyeballs. So I think he would be a zoner to start with. Basically, he can throw his eyeballs twice, and then he becomes a grappler. And he has to pick his eyeballs back up to become a zoner again. Finally, we have the Gromble. The interesting thing about the Gromble was that he was always more scary than he was dangerous. So with this fear system that I would implement, I would say that all of his attacks focus more on fear than damage. So when comboing with the Gromble, the idea is to debuff as much as possible and then land one big hit. And that's about it. There aren't that many recurring characters in All Real Monsters. I mean, if you could think of any, put them in the comments and I'll think of move lists for them.